Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Solana will be discussed next. From when it was $8 up until after 100, we have been discussing this. We still believe we are terribly cheap at $87 per share, but the Solana ecosystem is producing some pretty significant advancements, and even more crucially, what the future holds, it promises to be enormous. It sounds like the sound of someone sticking around. To stay abreast of all the latest happenings in the cryptocurrency industry, hit the subscribe button and smash the like button. We'll be covering all of that in this video. Finally, here is a second worldwide view of the market as it stands right now. Bitcoin is trading around the $40 level, where it has been for the past few days, and the market cap is 1.55 trillion, down 0.5% from the previous day. At this point, you may have noticed that Solana is the sixth most popular cryptocurrency. $1.7 billion in volume and $37.5 billion in market cap. If you consider what we've been discussing, you can observe that many cryptocurrency markets are experiencing declining volumes and market caps. Bitcoin's dominance, at around 50.4%, indicates that many investors are pulling their money out of the market. Presently, we are not in the market to purchase alt. In any case, for those of you who have been watching my live broadcasts or who have been around my channel for any length of time at all, you know that I've been experimenting with Solana meme coins, specifically ones like Myra and Dog with Heart, among many others. Getting into them is a breeze. There is an extremely low transaction cost. We have seen some truly remarkable progress, though, and that is what matters most. Regarding a handful of these coins specifically, Wif Bonk, as everyone knows, went off. We invested in it from the start, but we cashed out before we could keep our gains in the coin. Having said that, many people are speculating that dogs wearing hats may be popular in the near future. Indeed, its ascent has been rather remarkable. On the daily, if we switch to the 4-hour chart, we can see this initial pump quite clearly. Plus, we factor in its whole decline, and it's currently fluctuating. A 10% increase from the previous day. You should definitely conduct your own research, but many are predicting that this will be the next big Solana meme coin. But in an effort to put a stop to my ravings, the World Bank issued a slew of nasty coins on the Sol network in early 23. On December 23, the breakthrough was made. After a meteoric 4,000 bond and 24% monthly run, Solana deftly breaks into the top 50 worldwide by market cap, claiming a $2 billion market cap. Several lessons about the best Bitcoin exchange were learned by banks along the way. To make matters worse, many of these up-and-coming coins don't have prominent listings. Moreover, they lack the tier 1s that Bonk eventually seemed to simply vanish. It happened with Pepe and countless others. Regarding Solana's meme coins, there are a lot of fascinating things happening. But I'd want to speak about practicality and a huge checkmark. The Solana hasn't been without its issues, you know. Even though the network has experienced a couple of outages, it has now been up and operating reliably for months. Additionally, they have begun to develop token extensions. Developers will be able to customize the Solana token standard in November, which is a big deal. Their smart contracts are written in SPL, which stands for Solana, their program library. With the advent of distributed ledger technology, which prioritizes safety, conformity, and user-friendliness, transit will soon be usable, and developers will have a chance to rewrite the story of certain tokens so that they more closely resemble Ethereum and other platforms. That this was announced earlier by Solana Labs is a huge deal is great news. And here we go again. Recruiting network developers. As we discussed, TVL is a major component and the fifth most valuable blockchain at the moment. Surely this is significant. Given that these token extensions have the potential to link to real-world assets, it's no surprise that Paxos is so optimistic on them. Solana is making a splash, and they're finally investing, which is crucial, but this time they're putting their money into blockchain talent in India. You might be thinking, hold on a second, but trust me, this is completely irrelevant. Everything here exemplifies the Solana ecosystem's current and future endeavors. The company is investing in talent, bridging the blockchain gap, and aiming to be the Ethereum killer. Solana is embarking on a mission, and it all starts with developing talent in India. We've already touched on the token extension, so there's plenty to get excited about. As a Solana, you should always be aware of the current price situation since there is a lot of money and possibility over there. I also think it's crucial that you know about these two huge pieces of news. Just a friendly reminder that today isn't the market's best day. Here we may examine the daily chart for Solana if we focus on the macro. Quite flat, actually. As you can see, we broke out above the 85-cent support level that we've highlighted in the middle. I apologize, but we are still below the 200 moving average that we desire, even though we are in the $85 level. Looking at the volume price indication, it seems like things are going well so far today. Thus, the good news is that our everyday macro effect is real. On the other hand, the MACD shows a huge expanding gap between the supply line and the MACD, assuming the signal line, which is clearly not a favorable indicator. Also, if you're interested, you can find a link to these in the description. They show the Prime Oslo chart, where a downward trend is beginning. Enjoy a 30% discount on the entire collection of chart prime indicators, not to mention access to their Discord and YouTube channel, where they provide all of the training abilities, and a superb set of indicators. Your trades should be as fruitful as they possibly be. Follow the description's link to check them out. In any case, we're hoping that the 60-minute line at 605 may be broken by one push-up. Also, it would be great news if the market could stay above the 200 moving average, especially considering what's to come if the average coin volume can continue to push it higher after a minor bullish market turn. Many consider it the lowest point for Bitcoin at this point. Gather your belongings. Another strong run is in Solana's future, in my opinion. This has been a call since $8, as I mentioned before. Therefore, I believe there is much more to come. In my opinion, the $300, $400, or $500 range will constitute all-time highs. Make sure Mark sees this by subscribing to the channel and hitting that like button. Please inform me of your opinion regarding Solana. I was wondering if you were a Solana investor and if you knew of a meme coin that could be worth considering for Solana. To help get our message out there, please subscribe if you haven't already. See you soon, bye.